Alright, you should be good.
Alright. So, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so this is Pokemon Pearl, any percent, and you might notice that I'm not starting at the very start of the game. I'm skipping the intro. How the RNG manipulation in this game works is you have to start your game at a certain time and then press A on a certain frame at the TV broadcast at the end of the intro. And that's not too difficult to do, but if I miss it, then it's pretty boring watching the intro again and again, so I've just set that up beforehand. I actually got it first try when I was doing it, but yeah. So, what you can manipulate with the RNG manipulation is Chimchar's stats, which is very important for this run, because we're using a certain type of hidden power, and then the encounters, and then potentially spinners as well, thanks to the new extended manipulation. So I've got to walk in a very specific way. For the start bit, it's literally just walking straight to the Chimchar. I don't have to do any weird movement in order to get the right one. But when I do the encounter manip, you're going to see me doing some really weird movement in order to get no encounters. And yeah, the goal of this run is basically just to get to the bike, because once you have the bike, you can just completely break the game and just go straight to the end. And the best starter for sure for doing that is Chimchar, because he's really good at the start. He's good on the second gym, and he learns the 2 required HMs, Cut and Rock Smash, so you don't have to fight catch any other slaves. You might think he would have a bit of a problem with the first gym because it's rock type, but in this game you can get hidden power, as I mentioned, so we don't even have to evolve to beat that gym. Yeah, this is the first fight. So this Starly, it's pretty easy to beat, but if he uses Growl, then it's probably going to be a 2-turn. And wow, that was a bad range. It might actually be a 3-turn without the Growl. Okay, good. You can actually still 2-hit it, even if you get Growled, which you wouldn't believe from the range that I got there. But if I got like a really good range with the first hit, I could still get it, even if it Growled. So, the RNG doesn't advance, luckily, during text boxes, most text boxes, and during battles. The battle RNG is actually separate, and you can't manipulate that at all. But most text boxes, the RNG isn't advancing through. There are a couple of cases where it is, but mostly it isn't. It's just during movement. And it also doesn't advance in houses with no moving NPCs. So I've got to do this weird thing. So I can potentially manipulate the encounters all the way up to Eternity if I can do all this movement right. And that's actually a strategy which was found quite recently, because before we could only do it up to the Galactic double fight after Rourke. Oh yeah, I picked the girl, by the way, because you get Lucas instead of Dawn as the Professor's assistant, and Lucas talks less than Dawn does. Yeah, the battle engine is pretty slow in this game, but you can speed it up a bit by mashing when your Pokemon use attacks or get attacked, then it's slightly faster. Alright, so Lucas drops us off near the mart, so we're gonna take the opportunity to buy some stuff. And this may be my only shopping trip of the whole run. Alright, so you see there I actually go through like extra grass. Sometimes you have to do that to get no encounters, just go through more grass than is necessary. Oh, also another thing to mention about the RNG minute is the 128 step counter. Every 128 steps, the RNG advances by the amount of Pokemon in your party. So, although the RNG isn't advancing in this building, if I was to take extra steps, it would actually mess me up later when the step counter gets to 128. Alright, so now we've got the catching tutorial, and after the catching tutorial is one of the places where the RNG is going to actually advance while I'm mashing through text boxes, which means I've got to mash through them quite fast. I think there's quite a big window for this one though, because I've never missed it on this seed. Also, during the catching tutorial you still have to mash to speed up them using moves, even though you can't speed up anything else about it. You can just speed up that one bit. It's the same in Black and White too, actually. You can only speed up them using the moves. I'm also going to reload the route after I mash through all the text boxes. This makes it consistent. It's hard to explain, but basically because you leave the route on the same frame, same RNG frame. Oh god, did I take an extra step? I may have taken an extra step down, so this may be messed up. But it doesn't matter too much if it is messed up, because you don't have to catch anything in this, so it's just extra encounters. It's not like I'm trying to manipulate a specific Pokemon. Ooh, nice crit. This Starly is really scary because Quick Attack does quite a lot, and Quick Attack crit does like 14, so he could probably kill me if he crit me with Quick Attack there. But there's no point like healing every turn, so he can't do that. Pretty sure that guy was moving the same way, so it might just mess up when I get to the 128 step counter. I don't know when that's going to happen. So ideally you would leave that Starly fight at like 5 to 9 HP, and then this Bidoof would hit you into Blaze for the second Bidoof, because I'm going to learn Ember after this one. And the second Bidoof, if you're in Blaze, it's a 9 in 16 range. So here I'm going to talk to this guy. Talking to trainers is faster than walking in front of them, but usually when you're doing RNG minute, you want to make a path where you run in front of them. But in this case, there's actually a really big window of frames where you can talk to him and still be on the same RNG, which is nice. So you can save those frames talking to him. Because it's hard to talk to him on the exact same frame every time. So everything's going fine. Did I actually take an extra step? Maybe I didn't, and I'm just imagining things. I don't know. Yeah, that's right. Okay, now I'm going to heal. So here I'm going to fight 2 optional trainers, because if you beat them they give you hidden power. And yeah, I mentioned earlier about manipulating the hidden power, but I don't think I mentioned what type it was. It's hidden power grass with power of 66. And the reason that's good is obviously for the first gym it's rock type, and then also for the rival fight he's got a Piplup, so grass is good on that as well. Zabras, I'm going to use Scratch on the first turn because Ember can burn and that would just be a waste of time. And then on the second turn, if I was in Blaze here, I could finish this with Ember and save like the text, but I wasn't. And then on the second Abra, I can just finish it with Ember regardless. So yeah, these guys give me hidden power for beating them. In Platinum they actually just give you potions, I think, so they're just useless. Oh, whoops. So I'll teach hidden power straight away, because I need it for the next fight. Don't need taunt. So yeah, this RNG is fine. So now I'm going to talk to these clowns, and because it's hard to talk to the clowns on the exact same frame, I'm going to be using NPCs to line my RNG back up. So, like this, I'm going to bonk into them, and because they're loaded as soon as I exit the house, and I exit the house on the same frame, they'll always move at the same time. Oh, this is wrong now, okay. Yeah, it must have been the step counter then that's messed this up, but yeah, okay. So no more RNG manip. Alright, growl, that's pretty annoying. Because ideally I'd like to use Scratch turn 1 on Piplup, because he doesn't die in one hit, but because I got growled, I will just use hidden power. The reason I want to use Scratch first is because when this Piplup's on low HP, like Barry comes out and says a load of stuff. So the RNG, if it was still going, it advances during those text boxes, and then I'd use that NPC to line it back up again. So I'm just going to get a few encounters here. So okay, we get the authentic experience of the game for a bit. It's faster to talk to this guy, but I'll run in front of him so I minimize the amount of tiles that I can get an encounter on. Yeah, after the first gym I can get repels. But this is how the game was before RNG Minute. Except you'd have to hope for a good hidden power. Yeah, well, like eCast and PokeFluke used to run this, and they would just get hidden power and then test it on the rival fight to see what type it was. So I'm going to teach Rock Smash here. Don't need Scratch, and I don't need to heal. The only way Raw can kill me is if he uses Headbutt and criticals. So basically the AI in this game is just completely random. They just use completely random moves for the whole game. Even the champion just uses completely random moves. So sometimes you can just hope you won't die, and even if you're in kill range, and then you might not, you have like a decent chance of not dying. So because of that, it's really unlikely that he'll use Headbutt and critical. Also, this Chimchar is naive, so it outspeeds Cranidos, which is very nice, because otherwise Headbutt would be annoying with the flinches and stuff. Oh yeah, that's a good point. In double battles there's some AI, but everything else is just completely random. Plus speed, minus special defense. No magic crit. Yeah, just got Leer. Perfect. It's good if you crit on the first turn there, because then you save 2 turns. You can actually kill this with 2 hidden powers, believe it or not. Like, you wouldn't believe it from that range at all, but somehow I managed to do that earlier today. Defeat it with 2 hidden powers. I think it must just be like really high ranges on both. Oh wait, I meant in 2 turns. Yeah, that's what I meant. So now I'll buy some repels. if the minute was still going, then I wouldn't need to do this mart at all. I could just skip it completely. So this is where we used to manip up to until about 2 weeks ago, because after this fight there's like 2 cutscenes where the RNG is advancing through both of them, and then you also get the fashion case which advances the RNG really weirdly. So in order to manip past here, you have to find a window where the RNG isn't advancing for like a few frames during the fashion case, and then also for when you leave the city as well. So it's very hard to find those 2 things, but MK Dasher managed to find it, of course, because he's a beast. Yeah, that was good. He used tackle there, so I can finish it off with Ember. And now we're going to evolve. And we don't need Mach Punch because we got Rock Smash, and Rock Smash is the same power as Mach Punch, you just don't get the priority, but what you do get is the ability to drop the defense, which comes in handy. Mach Punch would help for like a couple of things, but it's not worth teaching just for those things. And we want the other moves as well. Okay, so coming up, first spinner of the run. There's 4 of these. Alright, got past the first one. And so, if I had the extended manip going, I could manipulate the spinners as well, which is really useful because they're pretty annoying. Alright, here's the second one. Alright, that's 2 dodged. Then here I'm going to get a Pecha Berry for the Mars fight, because it's got a Zubat with Toxic, and that's really bad if you get Toxic and don't have a Pecha Berry. Yeah, you can't manipulate spinners at all. You can't do bag manip like in Gen 3. Apart from, of course, if I had all the movement and manipulated it from the start. But if you run, then they look at you, so you have to walk past them. The next one I will do like a little run before it, so it turns away from me. So yeah, now we get the works key, so we can get into the Valley Windworks. Oh yeah, for this category, and for glitchless as well now, it doesn't matter if you use Diamond or Pearl. I'm using Pearl, but it's the same run either way. So Mag Punch would come in handy here, because this has got Fake Out. And since Mag Punch has the same priority as Fake Out, you go first. But it didn't use it anyway. Alright, here's the third spitter. Gonna equip Petra Berry. Wow, damn. The reason I went like a tile extra left there is because I was gonna do a little running manip when I passed him for the second time. This is like not as bad as the other spinners. Well, this is like joint the best one to hit. The last one is by far the worst to hit. Alright, since I haven't got the RNG renip, I'm going to save. If I had the RNG renip, I wouldn't be able to save because it would mess it up. But yeah. This fight is not too bad, but it can be bad. Because it can either be really good or really bad. Because, as I say, the AI is just completely random in this game. So, Perugly could use Scratch loads of times and Fake Out and stuff. Or it could just use Feint Attack and do nothing. And the Zubat has Toxic. I bought an antidote though, so if it does it twice, then I can heal that. Right. Do not eat Fury Swipes. Okay, so ideally I get the defense drop here. Okay, nice, no fake out. If I get the defense drop, then I can just kill it straight away. Nice, okay, good. See, it looks like it did like half, but if I didn't get the defense drop, I would have used Leer and then attacked it. Because if you put it into low health, then it's got a berry, which wastes time. Oh yeah, I don't think I mentioned this. For the last text boxes, when someone's talking, you want to clear it with the directional input. Oh, whoops. Because it skips the turn frame, so saves 8 frames, I think. Nice. Alright. Dodge the last spinner. He's definitely the worst one to hit. Because he's got 4 Pokemon, and one of them doesn't die in one hit. Alright, saving for this fight, because this Pachirisu is very annoying. It's killed a lot of my glitchless runs. Because basically it's very bad if it paralyzes you first turn, because then Beautifly outspeeds you, and Beautifly does a lot. And as I said earlier, there's actually like some sort of AI in double battles. So Beautifly will always go for Gust. Or almost always. I think I've seen it not do it before, but almost always. Okay, don't para. Okay, good. A nice Egg Bomb from Chansey there. So hopefully Chansey just keeps hitting Pachirisu, and I'll just take out the bugs. It's going to lower its attack. Missed. Whoa. Alright, it won't kill me. Oh, I just killed it anyway. Cool. Nice. That was a good fight. Alright, so here I'm going to use Hidden Power so I don't burn and waste time. Hopefully Chansey just finishes these off with Egg Bomb. Hopefully it just hits an Egg Bomb. Doesn't matter too much which. Ideally the left one. Alright, okay. So now I'll finish off the right one, and then Chansey hopefully will finish off the left one. Damn. Oh, at least it tried, and didn't just soft-boiled or something. So I get Flame Wheel here. I'm actually going to keep Ember though, so I can save text on one Pokemon. You actually want to avoid the grass a bit, even when you have repels, because there's a bit of lag. So this is where the Manip would finish, normally. So now we get to the city with the bike shop. Unfortunately, the bike shop owner has been kidnapped, and the place where he is behind 3 cut bushes. So we have to get cut and beat this gym. So just got to Flame Wheel everything in here, apart from one Pokemon, which dies to Ember. So I can save those frames, because Ember's a shorter name. Yeah, you can almost running tweak, but there's an invisible wall. It's the same near the Valley Windworks. So there's no helpful running tweaks in this game. So this Badoo is a range with Ember, so I'll Flame Wheel, because I don't want to miss the range, there's no point. And then, but this one is level 13, so I can Ember it and save the frames. And I have to Flame Wheel this because it's 15. So one more trainer before you can fight the gym leader. Alright. Time for the last gym leader. So this Turtwig actually has a 1 in 16 chance of living. And it's kind of annoying if it does, because it might use Reflect, and also she'll heal it. But now we got it. And then this Rose Raid doesn't die to 1 hit, and it has a berry, so I'm going to use Leer first, so I can get it in 1 hit. Poison Sting. If that puts me into Blaze, it's actually quite nice, but it's very rare you get into Blaze for this fight. Nice. I actually saved time over PB in that split. My PB was done before extended minute and everything, so it can definitely be beaten. Oh dear. I forgot what the last text box was. So we've just got to get the bike shop owner back now, because, yeah, as I said earlier, the whole aim of this run is just to get to the bike. Alright, teach over Ember. Yeah, this year actually, a way to get to Arceus was discovered, like through the void. And MK Dasher was able to use the knowledge from that to speed up the Hall of Fame path by 4 minutes. Alright, so this is another Glameow with Fake Out. Damn. So Mach Punch would be helpful there, but we need other moves. So just going to flame wheel everything in here. There's 4 trainers before you get to the top. And they actually took them, well, they changed this place completely in Platinum, and you actually don't have to fight anyone to get to the top in that. It's faster to talk to trainers than run in front of them. The Platinum glitchless record is 2 seconds faster than the Pearl glitchless record. But yeah, the glitchless run for this game has a really cool strat where you manipulate a wild Chansey holding a lucky egg. And use Thief on it and steal it. Alright, time for the final boss, Jupiter. So, ideally I get hit into Blaze here, after my first hit, so I can get it in 2 turns. It's possible from this health. Nope. Alright, so I've just got to Leer then. Just gonna Screech. I Leer there instead of Flame Wheeling 3 times to avoid the berry text. Useless crit. Useful crits are actually really good in this category because it's pretty short and the battles are really slow, so getting useful criticals is really beneficial. So now we can get the bike. Finally. I've got to get this Explorer kit though, because otherwise they don't let you leave the city. For whatever reason they force you to get it. Let's get the bike. And I don't even have to open the menu to use it. I can just use this blue post. Shoutouts to Garfield. Now I'm going to save here, because I've got to save and reset at some point before I do the void glitch. and I'm just going to do it here in case somehow I mess up the tweaks really badly and crash the game. So that, yeah, I have to reset at some point. Oh dear. There we go. Alright, cool. So those 3 tweaks were to skip the cutscene with Lucas at the bottom of Cycling Road. And by the way, how that glitch works is you basically cross the load lines really fast on the bike, and the game can't handle that, so it messes up. Gonna do one more tweak here. Reload the map, and then go through the door, like backwards, so end up inside but outside. And then we're going to go over here, Firestone Store, going to save and reset, and what this does is like reloads the void. So the void map is going to be different now. Take one more step and I'm in the Pokemon League. Wow. And boom, I'm in the Hall of Fame. The lights are off, but still, I'm definitely here. So, getting ready for time. And time. So yeah, that's Pokemon Pearl.
Nice job.
What was the time?
I split like maybe 1 or 2 seconds late, but it's a 59:33.
Nice. That was good. Apart from the manip and the spinner. That was actually like really good. The fights were really good overall. And I messed up that one tweak a bit, but not too badly.
Alright, well thank you for that. Up next will be Pokemon Prism. We're actually going to delay it a little bit, only because we are pretty far ahead of schedule and we don't want it to be too far ahead. But thank you, Crafted, for the run.
Thanks for watching.